Howie the Butcher here. I'm excited to share this video with you. It's a holiday apple sausage is what I call it. It's so simple, cheap to make, easy, it's just wonderful. I call it holiday apple sausage because it's been a tradition in our family for well over 30 years. Just as much as a tradition as Grandma's sour cream raisin pie, Gigi's ham and cheese loaf, and throwing caramel corn at Uncle Buck who I had passed out on a chair from too much Christmas cheer. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, a 21-ounce can of apple pie filling. I use the one they call with more fruit, so it has less juices and more pieces of apple in it. Sausage seasoning. This is, you can get this possibly at a grocery store that makes their own breakfast sausage. They might sell you some, or a butcher supply shop. Okay, this is the one I've chosen. Just a regular breakfast sausage. Cinnamon and brown sugar. And 5 pounds of fine ground pork, 80-20. You need a little bit of fat to make sausage good, so that's what I recommend. Alright, so simply put the ingredients right on top of my pork. Brown sugar, seasoning, cinnamon, and then I'm going to take my apples. I'm going to use this and chop them, and I'm going to use the can to chop it. It works just fine. So I'm going to chop that on up real good, smaller pieces. That way you're guaranteed to get more chunks, a chance of getting a chunk throughout the sausage, which is what makes it. This is just simply wonderful. Like I said, it has to be a tradition in our house. Friends and family have been enjoying this for 30 years. Only problem is, you give people some of this, they're going to want you to make it for them, but that's alright. There's nothing to it. The hardest part, maybe the hardest part, mixing it. Now, when I get this all thrown together, I'm going to take it to the sink and mix it. If your hands get cold, mine are used to the cold, lifelong butcher, run it under some cold water and just, you really mix it thoroughly. So we'll be back when I've got it mixed all together. Okay, back. Got it all mixed up. You can see the little chunks of apple, and just smelling it, it's like, oh man, you know, you want to cook it. I'd recommend, I'm teasing, but it smells so good, just you want to just take a bite. So now there's a couple things. Storage, I just put like a pound or so in a quart freezer bag. That works real well. Usually it's not around long enough to freezer burn. The second thing is you want to use a medium heat and a little bit of water in the skillet. With that sugar, it will burn. So just a little, you're almost steaming it, almost, but the sugar will burn like crazy. So you definitely want to add some water to the skillet. So maybe this will become a tradition for you and your family. We sure enjoyed it for years. Until next time, if you don't know meat, know your meat man.